Hi, this is David Papkin with TSI Consulting Services. Welcome back to implementing Microsoft Azure. So in connecting virtual networks, I'm going to connect a virtual network using a VPN. So I go to the Adatom branch VNet page. I'm going to go to the dashboard, of course, to this right here. And I'm then going to click on, after this one, networks, local networks. I'm going to add then a local network. The name Adatom HQ local net. Now this IP address is just a placeholder. Don't worry about it. We just need to put something in here for right now. We're going to change it. Then we're going to say the starting range next to it. 10.0.1.0/24. If you don't understand what a /24 is, contact me about my Cisco CCNA class. You'll learn a lot about subnetting in there. Excellent class. So after this one right here, I'm going to add, after it's created it, and you can see the HQ local net, I'm going to create a branch local net. So once again, it's here. Local net. And I'm going to make a new one here. And once again, another placeholder here. So I've created two local networks, HQ local net and branch local net. And this one right here is going to be /24, 10.0.2.0. The other was 10.0.1.0. So after it's creating them there, the next thing I'm going to do after this, I'm going to go to virtual networks. I'm going to click HQ virtual net right here. Click the arrow, and then I want to configure it. I'm going to connect to the local network. Then, of course, after I check that box, now you'll pick the one it is. I'm going to pick the branch local net. Good. Then I'm going to add a gateway subnet. And then afterwards, I can save it. Ignore the warning message. Say yes. Then it created the local network and updated the virtual network. Now the next thing, I'm going to do the same thing with the branch VNet afterwards. The only thing is there won't be another gateway because I already have one. I'm going to connect the branch VNet to HQ local net. So I've connected this to the HQ local net. Notice the add gateway subnet is grayed out. See, only one gateway is allowed. Then I'm going to save it. Now we take a look on the this one right here. I'm going to go to dynamic routing. I'm going to create a gateway, dynamic routing. This is showing the visual diagram of the gateway. Next thing I'm going to do is connect the virtual networks. So in the branch VNet right there, on the networks, click the arrow, dashboard. Now the gateway's been connected, it's been created but not connected. See, this shows the gateway, but they're not connected yet. There's the gateway address. Make a note of that gateway address. Save that. And make sure you do the same thing for the branch one also. Now on the local networks, on the HQ local net, I'm going to edit. Remember that this placeholder we had in here? Well, now I'm going to replace it with that gateway IP. I'm going to copy it into there. Very good. Excellent. Now the same thing for the branch. On the branch one, I'm going to replace the same. Good. Check the box. Now in the PowerShell right here, I'm going to set the gateway key, the shared key in here. I need to do it for both of them, for the branch and the HQ. So is it the VNet name, the local network site name, and the shared key where I'm using? The networks, I'm going to click on the virtual networks. Let's take a look at HQNet and branch. Notice now the gateway is fully connected. It doesn't have the broken part in it now. You can see it's the same thing with that one. It's connected. The next thing I'm going to do is check the connectivity state on this one right here. Now I'm going to validate to it by trying to connect to it with the RDP. Good. So I've managed to connect to it. So I've connected to east and west. So if I couldn't connect to it, I turn off the firewall. Now I can connect to it. Connect to east, and I can connect to west. And once I turn, like I said, is the firewall off on this one, then I'll be able to do is be able to ping it and everything. See, now after I turn off the firewall, I can reply to it. Very good. Next thing I'm going to do, so I can try pinging that one. Good. So I can ping both of them. Very good. Next thing, the next thing I do is configure a point-to-point VPN, virtual networks, Adatom HQ. Click the arrow, configure. There's dashboard there. There's configure. Going to configure point-to-point connectivity. I'm going to save it. Yes. Then I'm going to do is I'm going to make a cert. Then I'm going to click on certificates. I'm going to upload it from the one I just created. Your datum root cert after I find it. Good. So the first one was the root cert. This one's going to be the client cert I'm going to make here. Content, certificates. You can see both the certs are in there. Good. Adatom root cert and client cert are shown in the store. And next time we connect to the HQ virtual network, the dashboard, I'm going to download a 64-bit VPN. Now this DPN, you'll see the one download the 64-bit client package on the right-hand side. Then after that, I'm going to go to the Network and Sharing Center. And the HQNet I'm going to do is connect or disconnect it, and then I want to connect to it. Yeah. I want to pick the Adatom HQNet. Connect. Click on that one. Connect. Connect. Continue. Then after that, with ipconfig/all, you'll see a PPP adapter, a Adatom HQ VNet, and it has an IP address on it. See right there? Great. So it did get an IP address. Then I'm going to do is try to connect to the Adatom West server. And I'll enter in student and the password. And I should be able to browse into it if everything's good. Great. And I can browse the files on it. Then after this, I'm going to disconnect the VPN. Disconnect. So we're done here. This is David Papkin. Thanks for watching.